Fed, I know you've been excited ever since kind of the finishing touches were done here at the field. How different has this preseason been than your previous 4?
Yeah, there's been a lot easier nights of sleep, not trying to have to look at the weather and figure out the logistics of, tarping, and if we're going to have to use the football field or if we're going to have to just inter-squad with just the infield out there. It's been a lot more relief, and we've had a lot more quality days. And I think we've had a little bit, less stress on our players with that, because they got frustrated with things, and I know we as coaches did, and it's been a lot more convenient.
As you talk to the players, you can tell the great excitement that they have. They love coming here, and it's kind of like one-stop shopping when they get here. Is it almost to the point where you almost have to kind of lock them out so they spend a little time away?
No, it's one of those things where I want them to be here as much as possible. I've gotten some phone calls from campus police saying that, we got guys hitting on the field at 9:30 at night, and I love it. That's what this place is for. I mean, this is a classroom for us, just like, the library is for, the regular students and for our guys to study, and they've got to put in extra time, and it's been great that they have the ability to do that here with our weight room and with our cages and with the field the way it is. I want them to be here as much as possible because I want it to be a home.
You return two all-conference players in Travis Washburn and Grant Schultz. You got good veteran leadership in the lineup and some experience on the mound. What excites you most about this club?
Yeah, I think all those things excite me just from the elderly statesmen that we have. It's a lot less of the coaches having to say, hey, we got to do this, this, and this. The players are holding each other accountable, and they're taking ownership in not only themselves but in each other. And that's, to me, the state that the program has to continue to keep getting better in the process that we're trying to build. But when you have older guys that have been around and they know the lingo and they understand the travel and all those things, I think it helps.
Talk about the importance of both speed and being aggressive offensively.
Yeah, that's a priority for us. We've got to kind of set the tone with the speed game, and that's kind of our focal point. That's what we've kind of built around, knowing that we were going to eventually get the turf, and this is a perfect team to be able to have the facility that we have, and I'm excited to see it all unleashed.
It's got to be a luxury to kind of look to the bullpen. You've got Carson Orton, Trey Lindsey, and Lucas Webb there. How does that bullpen depth look this year? Yeah,
that's been a focal point to me. That the games are really won and lost in the back end, and you have to have some guys that know how to pitch in traffic and know how to inherit runners and know how to finish. And that's what I think we have. Even guys like Goldman, guys that have been in the end of the end of games, and they've been through the rough times. They've given up a walk-off home run, but they've jumped back up on the horse and they've got it done, and I'm excited with the group that we have, and those 4 guys in particular keep teaching the younger ones, which is, to me, again, important.
You got Cam Barlow back in the starting rotation. What does the rotation this year need to do to improve?
I think we've got to get some smaller what's the word I'm trying to look for? Some damage control that we've got to do instead of giving up the big inning, trying to just understand it's okay to give up a run or two, but we can't give up the 3 spot or the 4 spot because we're getting frustrated with a call or we didn't make a play. We've got to just show some maturity from the starting pitching side to keep us a little bit closer in the game so we're not playing from behind.
When you look at the team, what do you think are the strengths of your club?
I think the leadership is one of the things that we finally have. I think we've got some older guys, again, that have been around and they've been through the fire and they understand what we have expectations for as the coaches. And I think they're excited about the expectations of the community and our fan base.
What are the keys to success, not only during the non-conference schedule, but once you get into Sun Belt play this year?
Defense has to be consistent. We've got to play a little bit better defensively to keep ourselves in the game and not to let the game get away from us. It helps the pitching staff, but it also helps the offense not have to put so much pressure of playing from behind, or when we do have a lead, we make the routine plays and we can expand our lead instead of letting the other team get kind of closer into it. That's a focal point for me with anything, is I think defense has to show up every day, and that's something that we constantly talk about.
You've had this vision for a while of what you want this facility to look like. What's it going to be like coming out here for opening day and having the crowd in the stands?
Yeah, I can't wait just to see the community come out and see, what we have. There's so much more sightline areas that they're going to, be able to hear the umpires really close, and they're going to be able to hear our players talking to one another in the field. And there's not a place in here that you can't see into both dugouts. And I think it's important to see, for kids to be able to be around it and see those kind of things. And I can't wait to see the grills. I can't wait to see what's in people's coolers and just them having a good time and enjoying, Warhawk baseball.